Hello again, Kingston Town Administrator Keith Hickey with the latest edition of This Week in Kingston. This week, we're going to spend a little bit of time on the town meeting warrant. We have town meeting coming up on May 11th at 9 o'clock at the Intermediate School Auditorium. Hoping everybody can be there. A lot of things to discuss at town meeting this year. So it's important to take a couple of hours to try to stop by. Make your voice heard and let us know how you want to proceed next year with town services. So again, as I mentioned, town meeting is Saturday, May 11th. Begins at 9 o'clock at the Intermediate School Auditorium. There are 34 warrant articles on the town meeting warrant this year. Some of those are housekeeping type items. I assume that the moderator will look to have to bundle those together into one motion as a consent agenda. So while there are a lot of articles there, so a lot of these might be able to be taken care of pretty quickly. But there are some big things to be discussing this year that I just want to make people aware of. Obviously, the operating budget, if you've been keeping track of what's going on, there's a pretty big increase in the amount of money we're looking to raise. A lot of that has to do with increased costs for special education, things of that nature on the school side. There's also a cost increase on the town side as well. So I expect to have some discussion about what's included and why the increases are the way they are. We have a large capital project, capital improvement plan article that will be discussed. It's $2.2 million, more than what normally is. A lot of reasons for that. We're asking to spend just over $1 million in 4 streets, trees, and parks trucks, specifically. 2 10-wheel dump trucks, a 6-wheel dump truck, and a 1-ton truck. And there's a lot of reasons for that we've discussed. But just to remind people, the trucks, at this point, there's one truck that would be replaced that I was just made aware this week that there's a $10,000 repair cost for that. A couple of the other trucks may not be roadworthy, and they certainly aren't reliable enough for public works needs. Moving forward, we're looking to buy all 4 this year for a couple of reasons. First, it's going to take upwards of a year plus to get these vehicles in because the suppliers are so back ordered. There's also going to be a change in the emission standards on diesel vehicles like this beginning in 2025. So if we can order these trucks in 2024, it'll save us between $5,000 and $20,000 a year each. I'm sorry, $5,000 and $20,000 a year for each vehicle. The increased cost of the $5,000 to $20,000 is the increased cost to upgrade the exhaust systems to address the emission standards that will come into play in 2025. In addition, we've seen on average about a 10% increase in the sticker price of the trucks. So, you're looking at anywhere between $20,000 and $40,000 of an increased cost per vehicle if we wait another year. Lastly, frankly, we have free cash available, and looking at expending the $2.2 million, it'll still leave us with just over $1 million in free cash. So we aren't making this decision in a bubble. We aren't harming the town's future free cash capabilities and needs. We have this money available. It's a resource for us. We have a need for these vehicles, so it's being recommended that we fund these 4 vehicles. We also have some small equipment purchases that we're looking to make that provide a number of different projects for town and school needs. And we're looking to eliminate or to rescind the borrowing authorization that was issued, I think 3 years ago now, for a cold storage building. The cost of that cold storage building has increased significantly, and When we went out to bid, we just didn't have the funds available to do that work. So we're going to just pull it off the table because there are other needs that are more important than that right now. We're also looking to authorize the return of $600,000 that was given to us as a grant from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts nearly 10 years ago for an incentive to approve a 40R district in town. Ultimately, that district did not get approved, and the project did not move forward. So we need to return that money to the state. We have regular water and sewer articles and those types of things. So it'll be a busy day, a lot of discussion, I'm sure. And we'll just ask you take some time to attend and participate in town meeting. It's important as we move forward into fiscal 25. Also, just to remind everybody, the following Saturday, the 18th of May, the annual town election will be held for selectmen, for school committee members, planning board members, housing authority members, library trustees, recreation commissioners, a variety of things. There's a whole list of candidates on our town website. The elections will be at the Kingston Elementary School cafeteria from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So if you again can stop by, it'll take you about 10 minutes to get in, get your ballot, decide who you want to vote for, and slide that ballot through the machine. A lot of important things going on in the future. So electing people you feel confident with and comfortable with will be important moving forward. So I'd ask you to do that as well if you don't mind. All of the budget information we have is on our website as well. We're putting together a town meeting handout. That handout will be available on the town website by Monday, next Monday, the 7th or 8th of May. So please, you'll have that for about a week prior to town meeting. It'll have a lot more detailed information than what's in the warrant. So if you want to take an early peek at what's going to be presented at town meeting and the backup for that, you'll be able to see that early next week. So please take advantage of that if you'd like to. And as always, if you have any questions at all about what you're reading and have some questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm happy to try to answer any questions that you may have. So with that, I want to thank everybody very much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you again next week.